So I'll go through my dogs for you. Okay. So first up we'll do Arlie. Arlie's bully cattle whippet cross long-haired border collie. Here she is, aren't you? Right, come on. Right? Yes. And yeah, she's about, I think she's about 7 years old. I have to check, but yeah, 7 I'd say. Starting to get on a little bit, and she's had a pretty full-on life. For the first while I only had her and Hope, another older dog. Would have seen her in one of my old the dogs I used for pig hunting videos. And yeah, when I only had them two, she used to get run all the time. When we had lots of pigs around the cane, she'd be getting hunted 5 days a week. And it was just a bit too much on her, so she's a bit older than what she looks a bit older than what she actually is. And yeah, she's a good dog, unreal in the cane. Pretty much if there's a pig in the cane and the other dogs can't stick with it, she'll stick with it every time. Yeah, on the money, great dog, but yeah, her biggest downfall, hey Arlie, yes, beautiful one. Her biggest downfall would be, I'd say, she lacks a little bit of the back end bite, and she's a bit too hard, so I think it's a bully in her. Come out a bit too hard, and opposed to dogs like Pepper and that sort of thing, she just doesn't have the bite. It's more of a grab, so she tries to fight the pig a bit more than actually just biting it, annoying it, that sort of thing, turning it back towards her. And yeah, but yeah, she's caught, I'm not exaggerating here, it'd have to be 1,000 plus pigs. Have to be, or being involved in catching 1,000 plus pigs. Yeah, hunting 5 days a week for who knows how many years, and then yeah, multiple cave trips catching, you know, 15 to 30 pigs or something like that. Sometimes maybe just 10 or whatever on a trip, and then during the week you catch another 4 or 5, and just adds up that quickly. It'd have to be, yeah, in 7 years it'd have to be over 1,000 pigs easy. Yeah, great nature, super lazy, aren't you? You're very lazy, yeah. All the other dogs are fetching, she doesn't want a bar of it. Yes. She's also a little bit deaf, so I think I went a bit wrong there when she was younger, and run 2 bigger guns with her when she was bailing. Still run fairly big guns around the cane, but not when the dogs are bailing, so not when they're right there out bush. Only around the cane is where I run the bigger guns, trying to knock pigs over as they're running. So I usually run the 30-30 with subsonics or 22 Magnum now when they're bailing. Don't we? Yes we do. And yeah, she came from a mate's bully cattle whippet, same as Toby here. But that bully cattle whippet used to bail instead of a bit of hard head like Toby. And his long-haired border collie, who was just full of beans. Farmer didn't want him because he was just a lunatic on cattle, so I got him for pig hunting, and by all accounts he's a good dog. So yeah, that's Arlie. Sheds like you wouldn't believe. Has longer hair than what you'd probably imagine. I'll show you. Hey, she can still hear higher pitch noises, so she can probably hear me talking here, just can't understand me. See how long that hair is. You can hear that. Just chooses not to, don't you? And yeah, she's a good dog. She goes way too fast sometimes. So she's caught multiple pigs at 3Ks plus, which I don't know. Some people like that. Sometimes it's good, but I tell you what, it can be pretty frustrating when you think you're just going for a quick run, and you know, 6 or 7 hours later you're trying to get her back. We actually had one run where yeah, I'm pretty careful when I run her and Digit together, but where her and Digit, we lost them for a few hours, and we actually picked her up at 7.5 Ks away coming back about 6 hours later. So whether or not they had the pig or not, I don't know, but I tell you what, that's too far for me. But yeah, great dog, great nature, yeah, awesome. next in line is young Toby boy. Hey Toby boy. Yeah. He's usually the happiest bloke around. So I'll sit down and usually come straight over for a pat. Hey Toby. Yeah. Hey. Oh, like a good scratch, don't you? You're bloody wet. Raining here pretty hard at the moment. So Toby's fully cut a whippet. Got him from an hour or so away from another fella that hunts a fair bit with bully greys and that sort of thing. And he's a good dog, but he's way too hard for himself. His working weight's 16 kilos, and he's pure muscle. He's an absolute speedster, so 50% whippet. He's a bloody rocket ship. He'll quite easily tip over 50 k's an hour, which is mind-blowing. And I want to say something else here before all you numbskulls say that, oh yeah, my dog can run 70 k's an hour. How about you look at how fast a greyhound can run, mate? Your dog can't run 70 k's an hour, not unless it's a bloomin' sighthound, like possibly like a Saluki grey stag or something. But you can't tell me your bloody pity Arab can run 70 k's an hour, okay? So 50 k's is bloody motoring, trust me. So yeah, anyway, back to Toby. He's yeah, just a little bloke. You can see him compared to Arlie. He's only little, but heart of a lion. Can't help himself, loves everything, and that's sort of his downfall. That's the reason I don't use him that much these days. Do we, Toby? So he's a happy little house dog. Yeah, mainly just a house dog. Comes out every now and again, but yeah, with my bailers and whatnot and the country I hunt, he's just, hey mate, yeah, don't get shit on my leg. He's just a bit too hard for his own good, aren't ya? Yeah. But yeah, great nature as well. Good around the yard. Everything else, just where I hunt, I just can't get there quick enough. And I actually had one predicament that really stamped it for me in terms of using Toby, and that was a few years ago. I don't know if I'll use any of the footage. I do have footage of it because I had the GoPro going, but yeah, he actually headed out with my other dogs on a bit of scent in the afternoon, and they took off, went 2 k's, pulled up a good boar, was a cracker boar, and yeah, I just couldn't get there quick enough. When I got there, he was cooking, and that sort of stamped it in for me. Ended up spending a week in the vets, poor bloke. And yeah, that was a real turning point for me. So yeah, he only comes out occasionally around the cane, and I often put a TT15 on him, not to zap him for doing anything wrong as such, but more for his own good. I've only had to use it maybe once ever, and around the cane, because most of the places I can get to within a reasonable amount reasonably quickly by car. And yeah, just to turn him around with the zapping feature or the tone and vibrate. So if he's taken off of the other dogs outside the cane and gone way too far, then I'll use those features just to turn him around, because last thing I want is him catching up to a pig way out there and having to hold it. But yeah, other than that, bloody heart of a lion. He's actually caught a couple of tonners on his own, being the only lugging dog there, and no back down in him. Makes mates super hard dogs, like, you know, even some people's pitties and all that, just makes them look silly in terms of hardness. But other than that, he's I wouldn't say a gentle giant, a gentle midget. Yeah, great dog, hard as nature, never give up, and yeah, that's his downfall.